Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk about what's going on here in the crypto space. We have, yesterday we had a pretty sizable dump of Bitcoin, going from the weekend high of 71 down to 64 and change. And now it's hitting that 66, 67 range. Let's take a look at where it is right now. All right, it's at 66, 741. So, it's up a little bit on the day, just under 1%. Which is good, but let's talk about what has caused some of this to happen here. And I want to talk about ARK investments. So today, I guess it was officially yesterday, ARK investments overtook Grayscale for the biggest Bitcoin outflows of 40.3 million. Well, that's inflows, but the outflows from Grayscale and from ARK investments were pretty sizable. You had 87.5 million for ARK yesterday. I can't remember where Grayscale came in at, but they also, let's take a look and see if this article shows that. Here we go. It's not giving an amount here that I can see. All right, but anyway, between the two of them, they've caused some pretty big outflows of Bitcoin. And though there's a lot of retail still getting into Bitcoin, and of course, these funds buying Bitcoin, there's been a gap between inflows and outflows. And hopefully that adjusts and changes here. There's different things going on in the market, though, that are causing a little bit of chaos out there. And let's look here. So the Bitcoin back down, this was earlier, to 66K as rising treasury yields catch investor interest. So when yields go up, people are putting some money into the treasury bonds there and trying to get some return on those. And, it's only a matter of time before things shift back into Bitcoin. And with the halving event coming up here, I fully expect Bitcoin to start climbing again here and work its way back up into the 80s. This is a healthy pullback here, and it's crushing out. They're crushing out the leverage. The leverage got high again. So with the leverage getting high, that caused all these different problems. That's where you have the whether it's Coinbase or all these other ones. These they're trying to wash out and keep the diamond hands sitting there, right? We get the diamond hands, and we just buy and hold ours. But they're washing out the leverage, the longs, the shorts. People are betting against it. And I don't know why. There's so many people that do this, and traders, and they're hoping to make a quick payday. But that's kind of what's going on there with Bitcoin. But I fully expect it to get up into the 80s by sometime in June at the latest. And here we are. Today is April 3rd, I believe. April 3rd. So we got 2 months. And we should be creeping up there, hopefully slowly, steadily, ups, some down days, trade sideways for a little while, continue up, get into the 80s. And, before you know it, it'll be over 100,000, probably come in the fall here or late summer, maybe early fall. And that's when things will get really exciting. And before the election here, and things are really going to light up. The Fed should be easing at that point and lowering interest rates, and then it's going to be game on for different assets such as crypto, such as the stock market, such as gold and silver, and real estate. All these different asset classes are going to continue to go up, and unfortunately, the middle class and the poor people are going to get crushed by this because cost of everything is going to continue to go up. Housing already is unaffordable, and that's only going to get worse if this happens, unless interest rates drop. But interest rates should drop, and interest rates dropping should help ease that a little bit. We really do need that. They really need to get to around that 5.5% to make it affordable for people for housing, and then we can go from there. But as far as Bitcoin is concerned, that should continue rising. Let's see what we got going on in the meme coin space. All right, let's look at what's going on in Solana's meme coin. It's meme coin mania going on right now. And remember, the meme coins are basically the casino, right? You're gambling here. Throw some money in there, and some of these, not much, right? Just gamble. I haven't dived into these yet, but I think I'm going to do a little bit. Just play money. maybe $100 here, $100 there, something you can afford to lose. Think going to Atlantic City or going to Las Vegas, any of the casinos, and bring only what you can afford to lose. So there's some different ones out there. Dog whiff hat's been a big one that's gone up, about almost 20% over the past week or so. Cat in the dog's world, up almost 400%, which is crazy. So you could really get some phenomenal returns, but you can also get wiped out. Look at some of these that are down 44, 45, 40, 36%. So there's a lot that you can get crushed on. And there's just, look, these things aren't, to me, they aren't long-term buy and holds. These are just fun coins to play on. Now let's go see what base has got. These are Coinbase's meme coins. And again, you're going to have some similar things. Degen bases, newer ones, that's skyrocketed up 195% in the past week to almost 5 cents. So some of these are fun to play with. All these, most of them are under a penny. So, you're not gambling a whole lot. You throw $100 in there, and if one of these things goes up 400, 500, 600% or 1,000%, then you're good and cash out. Be ready to cash out on these quick, right? When you make these gains, I do know somebody who did like a $600 gamble and made a few $100,000. That's good. Cash out, take that out, and enjoy it. You just hit the lottery. That's what this is, right? This is more fun than playing a regular lottery. So enjoy it for those who want to do it. I'm going to start to dabble in it here as soon as I really see what's going on here. I'm going to do a little research on it, but I wouldn't recommend it for a regular investor out there. These are just literally just gambling. Let's see what we got going on in the real world. Because look, AI is what's going on. AI is our future. And so much within business and in life. And there's a lot of AI tokens out there. Singularity.net, Ajax is my favorite. That's the one I'm invested in. I'm going to get into others because you got to diversify. You got to be in like 6 or 7. You never know which one is going to take off. And, invest in these. And these are my longer term holds, longer term being through this market, right? And maybe some longer. The difference between what I've done in the past, because I've never sold my cryptos before, I've been buying since mid-2017. I've sold just the tiniest bit over the last cycle, and that was a mistake on my end. This time I'm going to liquidate 80 to 90% of what I have, which give me tax consequences, but that I didn't have before. But I plan on doing that, whether it's 2024, 2025, or a combination of both, dollar cost averaging out, putting it in cash, and then if they drop and crash down, then buying opportunities for you. So that's what I've done lately to get a little bit more Bitcoin and earn a little bit more Solana. Solana, again, look, Solana's hot. It's about close to 190 here, and it's really being driven by the meme coins on it. Ethereum has been steady and has not really increased that much. It has not kept up with Bitcoin. Let's look at the Fear and Greed Index. It has dropped, I believe it was 88 or something about a week or two ago. Now it's down to 71. So instead of extreme greed, it's at just greed. So that's going in the right direction. And partly because altcoins have gained against it lately. Quite a few of the altcoins have gained against it. Let's look at some value coins. Let's also talk about Dogecoin, right? This is the original meme coin. It was to make fun of cryptos or make fun of Bitcoin. And it turns out it's one of the most adopted out there and maybe has some good use cases here. I own it, right? I put $250 in a couple of times. Now it's worth over $4,000 for these. So, and this was just over the past 4, 5, 6 months, going up from like 2 or 3 cents when I got it to 18 cents. Now it's been as high as 21, 22. So I think the all-time high in this is around 75 or 77 cents. I expect it to go over $1 this cycle. We will see. Cardano, which has just been kept down, it has not really had that big increase. That will be a late gainer like it was in the last market. Avalanche, a great blockchain to be in. Toncoin, another good one. SHIB is just, the second one of Doge. So that one is another popular meme coin that's going to be there. Polkadot, really like Polkadot. Bitcoin Cash, not sure what to think of it anymore. This has gone up substantially. When you go back to last spring, it was under $100. So you're talking a 6x what it's gone here. So I've always held it, had it for a while. So I'm going to eventually sell out in this cycle. Chainlink has not moved up as much as it should have yet. That will move up. Polygon Matic, which is an excellent one. Litecoin's been moving again recently here. It was delayed, but it's following Bitcoin Cash a bit right now. Near Protocol. one of my favorites. And this is one I'm going to be starting investing more and more into Near Protocol. I think it's a good one to be in. Not giving investment advice, but that's one I'm in. Cosmos, and it's another one that has not moved up much. I am going to be getting more and more into Cosmos. If you still dollar cost average in some of these, Cosmos is still affordable. It's cheap from where it was. It has not had these big run-ups yet. So between Chainlink, Cosmos, Near Protocol has had some nice run-ups, but not that much. Polygon has not. These are ones to look at. Look at the ones that have not moved. XRP, Stellar, those two move together. The Graph, another good one. That's a good long-term buy and holds down 15%. Maybe it's a day to buy. Optimism, another one I do like here as well, and that's down a bit, so that might be another good one. Injective Protocol, another good one. VeChain, which I used to hold a lot of, and I've gotten rid of most of it. Pepe, another, basically a meme coin. Theta, one of my favorite projects. I think it's been as high as number 16. It's now 47. A lot of growth coming here. It's been up to 3 something. It's been an all-time high around 16 and change. I expect it to get to 8 to 10, hopefully this cycle, maybe more. I'm a big holder of Theta and Theta Fuel, T-Fuel. And let's see what else we got that looks like it could be a bargain. Sui, like this one a lot. Hold this, again, down. Maybe a good time to buy into. Algorand. This is an old blockchain, right? It's an old layer one. Another good one that I believe is a good one to invest in and hold in longer term. Gal is one of my favorites as far as the gaming sector. And I really like their graphics. Their graphics are great. I think it's Epic. They have some Epic Games designers with them. So I am bullish on Gala long term, personally. I do like it a lot. Multiverse X can have some nice runs. Down a little bit here. There's Ajax, Singularity.net. This is my top AI play right now. It's ranked number 75, $1.10. Seems like a good time to buy some more. I've bought some of those higher, so I don't mind buying some lower here. Python Network, another one I do like as well. eCash. eCash is always inexpensive and cheap here. It's not. It moves with Bitcoin Cash. It's a fork of it here. Decentraland, one of the metaverse plays here. Again, still affordable. I own it, hold it. I will probably be buying a bit more. Mina's a decent play as well here. See what else. What else? Kava. I like Kava. So these are some of the better ones here for you guys to invest in and look at long term here. See what other news we got going on. What is driving the markets? Is there anything new? Making fun of Ethereum's design flaws. Yeah, again, Ethereum has been around for a while. It's got its place. It may become more of a storage wealth like Bitcoin is, as they potentially lose developers to Cardano, to Polkadot, to other layer one, Solana. There's a lot of different competitors, Avalanche, Algorand, just a lot of different competitors out there that they could lose to. But the AI tokens have not taken off yet. There is a lot of room for them to go. The gaming as well, the play to earn gaming, the metaverse plays have not moved yet. So, take a look at those, focus on the ones that have not moved so much, dollar cost average in on them, because we're still early enough in this cycle, in this Bitcoin bull market. I look at this interesting article. Holding Bitcoin is now profitable 99.92% of all days. That's great. And it depends when you got in, really. It depends what you purchased it for, right? If you purchase for $20,000, of course, it's always going to be profitable. Most of my purchases are under 10. So I've done well with Bitcoin. Nothing big here. Let's see what CoinDesk has going on. Again, you're going to start seeing more and more for the crypto AI stuff. Chips, right? So chips, the shortage of chips, the shortage of GPUs is what's really hurting all the AI here. The ones, that's why you're seeing a lot of these join together, because of the shortage of the GPUs. So you see a lot of these AI companies coming together so they can put their GPU power together and become stronger, more powerful, so they can become one bigger company. right? Rather than just a bunch of smaller ones. They're all competing against each other. Actually, a smart move. And consolidation can be good in some markets. This one in particular, just because of the shortage. One of the things, factory data, there's a lot of things that affect Bitcoin's price, right? The outflows were the big thing to me. Leverage getting wiped out, the longs, the shorts, the upbeat U.S. factory data, that also pushed some things down. So it's a good time to be buying Bitcoin right now because it should be back over 70, 75, getting to 80 soon, especially with the halving coming up here. I'm mining it. Friends of mine are mining it. We're not that worried about it right now. We're looking forward to continue it, even though our rewards are going to go down from 6.25 to 6.25 to 3.125 on the block rewards. But hey, it is what it is. If the price continues to go up, it'll offset that, which it has throughout the history of Bitcoin since 2009. So hopefully that trend will continue and will continue to do well. That's pretty much what's driving the market right now. Stop sharing here. Things look good. I'm still super bullish on the market, still super bullish on a lot of these altcoins. I do want to bring up, what have you done for me lately? It's always the thing that drives anything in life, right? Whether it's a sports player, athlete who has had a good career and is having a down year, and it's like, what have you done for me lately? Look at some of these cryptos like Algorand. What have you done for me lately? What's going on? Chainlink, right? So people look at these because they're older ones and their price is higher, they don't get the same kind of following that you're going to get with some of these meme coins, right? These inexpensive coins. So why are meme coins big plays right now? Makes so much sense to me. You got millennials, you got Gen Zers, don't have a whole lot of money to play with, and they are playing the crypto casino, and they're hoping they're going to hit. And I hope a lot of them hit. I hope a lot of them make a lot of money from it. I really want them to do well, because right now it's hard with inflation going on, with the cost of living going up, with the cost of housing, all these different factors. People need to be able to make some money. If this is a way they can do it, I know it's gambling, which is not great, but this is fun stuff that they can do with their friends. They can potentially find a good project that's going to work. And if you dabble, if you throw, $100 in the 10 different projects, one of those hits, you're going to do well. You should do very well. So kind of the mindset I have with it here. I'm hoping I can make a few dollars off some of these. I will not hold these long term, man. I'm going to hit. If I hit, they're gone. I'll sell them all, except for the original amount I put in there, and let that ride out. That's my play with it. That's my play with the crypto market right now. I'm going to continue dollar cost averaging on Bitcoin. Love holding it long term. It's my original crypto. It's still my biggest holding. Theta Fuel. I really like what they got going on. I have a little bit of T drop too, which is their NFT token. I just like what that company is doing. I believe they have, it's either 8 or 12 patents on their blockchain right now. It's insane. They have so many more patents on their blockchain than anybody else has out there, and what they're doing with Web3, with AI, with the gaming. They're into the gaming as far as their platform host gamers with Theta TV. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things to be excited about. I may go to the ThetaCon conference in Las Vegas. I think it's December 7th and 8th or 8th and 9th. I'm looking at going that. I did not go this year in Austin, but I went the year before when it was in Fort Lauderdale. That was great. Good group of people, continuing community to build. Mitch Lou's doing a good job with the company, him and his crew. And again, solid on those. I'm curious to see what goes on with Litecoin. That was made to be silver to what Bitcoin is, gold. Curious to see what goes on with Bitcoin Cash. I don't know what's going on there. You don't hear much on it. There's not really a community per se with it. XRP, I fully expect that to rise. Once that settlement goes through with the SEC, I think XRP and with it, Stellar Lumens, XLM, they will go off like rocket ships. These are good ones to get into. Look, Stellar's only 13 cents. So if that goes over $1, $1.20, you're talking about 10xer, potentially a lot more. XRP, I could easily see that being $10 plus dollars in a cycle. And at 60 cents right now, you're talking about a 15xer. So there's still some really big plays going on out there. Again, they aren't where you can get in a meme, but I'm not willing to put that kind of money into a meme coin that could be worth nothing in a week or a month or a few months down the road. So those are ones to gamble on, not ones to play long term. the AI is a great play. Looking at that, I'm going to do more and more research. I'm going to start looking at some and putting some content out here on this channel about some of my favorite ones out there. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next episode.